Hello, this is Peter. Welcome to today's episode of Get a Better Broadcast Podcast and Voice Over Voice. Tweeter Stewart, TWWETERSTEWART. I've got a background in all sorts of radio and presentation work, the author of books on TV and radio presentation skills. I've hosted thousands of radio and TV shows and throw in podcasts as well, and we're probably talking about several thousand of appearances on the airwaves or in people's ears in some way, shape or form. Welcome to today's episode. The nasal voice is what we're talking about today. It's when too much sounded air goes through the nasal cavity, where the resonance of sound is changed. Now, a bunged up voice is one that doesn't have enough air through the nasal cavity. We've spoken about that before, about half a dozen episodes ago, so just check back in the archive section, go back about 6 or 10 episodes to find that. Oh, and while we're talking about that, episode 64 discusses the difference in a little bit more detail about too much airflow through your nasal cavity versus not enough sounded air through the nasal cavity. Okay, but back to today. That nasal voice, although it's powerful and penetrating, such a voice has a thin and twangy honk to it. Very little depth. It can sound false and put on for broadcasting. Sometimes you might hear people describing it as too much head sound. As a great example, I play you in episode 417. It's a TV sitcom character that has a lot of this nasal voice honk, and you may recognise them. One of the greatest sitcoms of all time ever. Listen back to episode 417 to find her. And also check out episode 68. So you've got a bit of homework. Episode 64, 417 and 68 to learn more about the nasal voice. And the prescription for this: relax. Yeah, that basic treatment again. Review the exercises on opening your mouth and throat, relaxing your tongue, controlling your soft palate. Better your breathing too, because doing that will increase your mouth and throat resonance and lead to a better, more balanced voice. From nasal to nervous. Our topic tomorrow as Get a Better Broadcast Podcast and Voice Over Voice continues. From London, I'm Peter Stewart.